Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, man, I think it's pretty safe to say that Subriel Matias versus Shohjahon Ergashev is official November 25th on Showtime pay-per-view, part of the Demetrius Andrade David Benavides fight. Um, David Benavides versus Demetrius Andrade fight, guys. However you want to put it. It's a big fight. Both guys are top fighters. But we don't know if it's gonna be the co-main. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the co-main. It's a title fight. It's a title fight. And Subriel Matias is one of the most exciting fighters in boxing today. Maybe the most exciting at 140 right now, period. He is the boogeyman at 140, period. Shohjahon Ergashev has been labeled as the boogeyman at 140 because no one he has a history also like Matias. No one wants to fight him. No one is calling him out. So this is like the battle of the boogeymans at 140 between two fighters that no one wants to fight. So sometimes when that happens, guess what? They fight each other, and that's what we have here. You know, back in the summer, Matias was scheduled to fight. Well, not scheduled, but him and Sergey Lipinets had agreed to fight each other on August 26th. I remember when that came up. Then all of a sudden, the IBF came in between and said, "Hey, nope. Matias will defend against Ergashev. We're going to order that fight to happen, and the purse bid will commence." And so said, so done. Purse bid happened. TGB won it. Showtime, and we have the fight. There were some dates, couple dates, November 4th, October 14th. Now we have, based on sources, solid sources, guys. ESPN brought it out. Got it right here for you guys, right here. See? You see, there it is. This is my Instagram. Subriel Matias versus Shohjahon Ergashev set for November 25th in Las Vegas. Sources told Mike Kupinger, who was very solid, who's always bringing out the news on fights. And it says here, Subriel Matias will defend his IBF Junior Welterweight title against Ergashev on November 25th, Las Vegas, on the Demetrius Andrade, on the David Benavides versus Demetrius Andrade card. I saw two posts like that. I saw it on ESPN and I saw it on SB Nation. That's two articles that are very solid in boxing. And if both have put this up, then it's likely official. BoxRec hasn't put it up yet. When that happens, then it's official. But this is new. This is fresh news. It's just happened. So BoxRec is gonna definitely jump on it anytime now. And Wikipedia. So this is it. Subriel Matias versus Shohjahon Ergashev for the IBF Junior Welterweight title. Matias' first title defense. And guess what? I'm a huge Matias fan, guys. I know a lot of you that are watching my video right now are huge Matias fans. You know, we're both from the same area in Puerto Rico, Fajardo. So, you know, I rep him 1,000% every fight. You know, he's made me proud as a fan and countryman. Like I said, we're from the same area, Fajardo. So anytime he stepped into the ring, you know, I'm excited. I'm happy. Like many of you fans as well. You know, Matias is a very fan-friendly fighter. Very excited. And stylistically, guys, style make fights in boxing. And based on these two guys, this is going to be a car wreck for as long as it lasts. These two guys are going to come forward, trade heavy leather for as long as it lasts. You hit me, I hit you back harder. Punches and bunches. This is going to be an all-action war. This is going to be the fight of the night, guaranteed. And I'm calling it, is it going to be a fight of the year candidate? Matias is never in a boring fight. Never in a boring fight. And you got a guy like Ergashev who's never been tested the way Matias has been tested. Right? But sometimes it takes a real good fighter to come in there and bring the best out of you. So we're guaranteed to see the best Ergashev, win, lose, or draw. We're guaranteed to see how good Ergashev really is. Because Matias is gonna bring it and he's gonna test him. Test him. Like he's never been tested before. So we're anticipating a firefight, we're anticipating a fight of the year, we're anticipating the toughest test of Matias' career. But when it gets tough in there, because Matias has been there before, when it gets tough in there, how will Ergashev respond? When he's hitting Matias with everything he's got, Matias is taking it and hitting him back, and rounds are piling up. Those 3 minutes, the rounds are piling up. We're going 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 rounds. That's when we're gonna see how good Ergashev really is, because he's gonna look good for the first few rounds. The movement, the angles, the explosive punching power, the decent hand speed that he has. Pretty good boxer. Pretty good boxer. After 5 rounds or 4, how will that start to look? Because he cannot start to fade with Matias. He cannot. If he does, he's in a world of trouble. Can he take a punch and get it? And can he take it the way Matias is going to hit him? Because Matias is going to hit him all over the place. He's going to hit him in the elbow, the rib cage, to the side of the head, uppercut, you name it. And in combinations, 3, 4, 5 punches in a row. Ergashev, like anybody else, has never fought anyone like Matias. That's one thing with fighting Matias. It's hard to prepare. You cannot bring anybody to spar with you and mimic Matias' style. You cannot. So what you're going to do about it? All you can do is bring pressure fighters. That's it. Guys that come forward, bring pressure, and fight on the inside. They're not going to mimic Matias' tapping style. He doesn't range when he's on the inside. He just taps you, which is already hard and thudding. He taps, pow, 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 and then he hits you with a hard one. It's a unique style that no one has, and that's what makes Matias very dangerous. Even more dangerous than he's already is. So we're gonna see how good Ergashev is in this fight, because we already know how good Matias is in this fight. A lot of us have accepted that, okay, Matias is a real threat at 140, and he has a chance to beat a lot of these good fighters, a lot of these elite fighters at 140. Teofimo, Raleigh Romero, Regis Prograis. All those guys are in danger when it comes to stepping in the ring with Matias, if they do fight him one day. But Ergashev is the next challenge, and is the next opponent. So November 25th in Las Vegas, David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade card. Co-main likely. I hope it is. Subriel Matias will defend his IBF Junior Welterweight title against Shohjahon Ergashev. The boogeyman is coming back to Las Vegas. The last time he fought in Vegas was against Petros Ananian, when he suffered that upset loss and avenged it later, almost 2 years later, in brutal fashion. So this is it, guys. This is it. I don't think it's safe to say this is it. It's official. November 25th in Las Vegas, according to ESPN, according to SBH Nation. We've been down this road before, but this seems solid to me, and it seems that we have the fight finally done, signed, set, and sealed. This is it. This is it. Let me know what you guys think on this fight, guys. Subriel Matias, the IBF champion, the boogeyman at 140, the most dangerous man at 140. Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. He's going to be defending against Shohjahon Ergashev, who has a really good record, 23-0, 20 knockouts. Y'all know Matias, 19-1, 19 knockouts. That one lone defeat, avenged by Matias, of course, by stoppage in the 9th round, Petros Ananian. So, if you look at the records too, man, you can see this is going to be a fight of power punchers. Someone is definitely going to get knocked out. So we'll see what happens. Miracle with Boxing, I am your host, Wilson Cruz. And I can't wait for November 25th, live on Showtime pay-per-view. And the only reason, and I will be buying the pay-per-view. The only reason I'm buying the pay-per-view is because Subriel Matias will be on the card. That's it. Miracle with Boxing. I am your host, Jose Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Always a pleasure. Talk to you guys about boxing right here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.